Hello guys, today we're gonna play Ponyx Ace Attorney Dual Destinies, and of course, we're in episode 2, The Monstrous Turnabout. So let's go and dive in. Diba, pasana all ng intro. Hello, it's you, the fucking murderer. I know. Ha ha ha, I almost took you two in. You two sure were suspicious though. No, you're suspicious, bitch. You think I'm not gonna recognize that fucking bitch face? Sorry, we didn't catch your name. My name, I'm Bobby Fulbright. Yeah, Bobby Fulbright, more like Bobby Fuldark. The heroic detective who defends our citizens from evil. I'm gonna get it come running whenever you're in need. And my catchphrase, it's injustice we trust. Oh boy, this guy's a story and a half. So, what can I do for you? Talk. Ah, I don't want to do that. Do you know like about the newspaper present? Justice needs backup sometimes too, so I don't mind you asking for help, but you should start thinking. Teach yourself. After all, the road to justice is really. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. I hate you so much. I know you're the killer. 10 million quadrillion billion percent. So would it be okay if we look around? Because why not? Had a look around. Certainly not. No unauthorized personnel allowed. Couldn't you make an exception? Cease and desist at once. You'll have to deal with my little friend here. Ah, yikes. Is he reaching for his justice trust? Phew, it's just his badge. You may be Mayor Tenma's attorney, but you still need authorization to cross a police line. Apollo, let's see if we can change his mind. Good luck, let me know how it goes. I bet he's as tense as heroes come. Persuasion. You're two wasting your time and mine. Nobody's crossing this line without authorization. I'm a wall of justice keeping injustice. That would be you at bay. Sigh, I knew it. Look, there's just us and you here, right? Justice and me, you say? That's, that's right. Trying to say that Justice and aren't enough to keep you out? What? That, that. No, silly. We're saying that you're an inspiration in our quest for justice. No, it can't be. You have him on the ropes now, Athena. You have him in the ropes now, Athena. If we were on the side of justice, would you let us through? But guarding the crime scene is a part of justice too. Sure. But only a bad guy would stand in the way of justice, right? Ugh! Whose justice is the most just here? Well, we can't have a fair and just trial without a true whatever investigation. So, okay, Lady Justice, what would you have me do? I think we really got to him. Yup. Yeah, he seems pretty neurotic as far as champions of justice go. Our plans for justice must have a huge impact. It's tying him up in knots. Now's our chance to start looking around. After all, that's about authorization personnel only. This was surprisingly easy. Should I stop them or let them through? Whose justice is more just? Well, let's get to work. We're supposed to be fighting clues related to the crime, right? Right. A search of the crime scene should turn up some evidence we can use at the trial. Let's try viewing the crime scene from different angles. You never know what's hiding just around the corner, right? Sliding the screen moves the cursor and the camera, right? Yep, or you can touch the arrows on the screen, you can change perspective. If there's a particular spot you want to examine, just give it a tap. Okay, let's leave no stone unturned. Nos allons commencer. Let's get started. Okay, examine. Oh my god. Examine. Wow, this is a pricey looking chair. Apparently the mayor was found drugged and unconscious in it. Really? Yeah, and when he come to, he was arrested for murder. Talk about your rude awakenings. So he's the prime suspect in a crime he knows nothing about? That stinks. That stinks. Oh, poor Mr. Tenma. He must be feeling so scared and confused. Apollo, it's up to us to save him. It's like she's on her own emotional roller coaster. So we check that. Examine. So this is where Alderman Cuby's body was found. Apparently the murder weapon, a spear, had Mayor Tenma's prints on it. That's not good. Never fear, Detective Fulbright is here. Yikes. Of course, I can't offer you any information on my investigation, so in the name of justice, I must say goodbye. What was that all about? Examine. That's the door, right? The Forbidden Chamber. They say the demon Ten Mataro was imprisoned in there before his escape. Think we could get this door open? It's worth a try. No good. It's shut tight. I don't even see a keyhole. Seems pretty hopeless. Injustice we trust. Yikes. Did I just hear the voice of someone in need? Allow me to fill you in that this door simply will not open. We've tried and tried it, but it won't budge. It's an essential part of the culture found in this manner, so we can something. So an unopenable door, right? According to Mrs. Jinxie Tenma, it was shut tight when she came across the crime scene. Thanks for the tip, Detective Fulbright. We didn't expect you to be so helpful. Forget I just said that. So the forbidden chamber was shut tight at the time of the murder? The murder? Sounds like something I'd better keep in mind. So we had something in that wood, like full foxes. Examine. Look, this statue only has one tail. Maybe it's the nine-tailed fox sidekick. I bet the number of tails represent a yokai power. So if you had two Apollo, I'd only have one. Wait, what? Not that it means you're better than me. Got it right? I said, what? This thing. The fuck is this? Nothing of particular interest here. This. Examine. There's something wedged under his chair. Let's see if we can lift it up and freeze! Yikes! No disturbing crime scene evidence. Even if you are the mayor's lawyers. He does have a point here. There. Hey, Detective Fulbright. Did you hear about that attack over on Yokai Lane? I heard an elderly woman was assaulted by a strange yokai shaped like a roll of cloth. And you waited till now to tell me? I'd better get over there at once. In justice we trust. That was surprisingly easy, Apollo. Now's her chance to look around for some more. The more I get to know her, the scarier she gets. Hope she never finds my weakness. Okay, let's see. Okay, what's that? What's that? Examine! Whatever this is stuck on tight. Looks like a large blood-stained cloth. The blood's probably the alderman's, but it's pretty far from his body. Wonder how it got here. And why does this seem important? So get it. Okay, let's move. Okay, trophy. Look, trophies! Oh, this one was awarded to the Alderman QB. The Amazing Night was Yokai did did something. Winner, 10 Matam Pro Wrestling Tournament. Yokai Division? I didn't know you could have a division of one. Oh, division. I hate something. Apollo, you should enter the tournament next time. And I have the perfect name for you. The Mysterious Firebrand. A mild-mannered masked lawyer by day. Demonic masked wrestler by night. No one's going to hire a masked lawyer. Athena. Okay. There's a belt. Should I examine that? Look trophy up. Ooh, what's this? Hmm, what do we have here? Looks like a statue of the nine-tailed fox and 10 Mataro battling it out. Eek, careful Apollo, it got blood on it. Really? Hey, you're right. Wonder if it's the Elderman's blood. How can you remain so calm after seeing all this blood? Well, this isn't the first time I've seen something. This isn't the first I've seen something like this, though. You're no fun at all. At least act surprised or gross out or something at my first case. I'm already a lawyer. You want me to be an actor too? Okay. Okie That it? Nope. Boom. It's a folding screen. I wonder what they were using it for. I read that the Japanese used to use this in drafty rooms, but now they're just for show. You mean like my attorney badge? Poor Athena. Poor Athena. That cop treating her like a child must really bothered her. Are the swords? Bam! This one's a spear, but what about this one? It looks like a giant pair of pliers. Looks like something a demon might use. Looks like something a demon might use. Saw something like that in a manga once. Really? What are they used for? Oh, things like pinching through cheeks. Ew. Pulling out tongues. Stop. 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 Oh, and you should see what they can do to a person's eyes. Okay, I get an idea. But I'm sure this thing is just a simple can opener or something like that. Demons eat canned food, but I always wondered why they eat beside people. So this is also okay. Wandering charms. Oh, boom. Examine. Apollo, what words come to mind when you watch the pendulum here? Unsteady and restless. So direct responsibilities of Kirma. Wait, that was some kind of psychology test? Psychological test? My diagnosis, this strange case has made you anxious. So you need to lose your cool. You're actually not that far off the mark. It's also okay. So what? Am I like done over here? Oh, ayun. What's this? Boom. There's something behind the door. Oh, it's a broken statue. Whatever it is, it looks like it's broken. Probably broke when the door was opened. Why would anybody put that there? It's a panda. Yeah, that wasn't very smart. Maybe it was Jinxie. She was the first one to discover the body. She must have heard and screamed. She came here in panic. Well, look at you, Apollo. Now you're using analytical psychology too. I am? Wow, you really learned quick. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You're the ace attorney of Right Anything Agency. I can't tell whether she's serious or not. Now, if Trucy said something like that, I'd immediately know she was messing with me. I didn't we already check it? Nope. Wait lang. What's that? It's like plates. No, not this. Oh, there's feathers. So like what? Are we done now? More see-through bright? Yeah, I think we're done. Long window. Hey, this window's open. And outside we have ourselves a steep cliff. The windows only opens about 6 inches, not wide enough for anyone to get in or out. Look, Apollo, there's something caught in the window's frame. It looks like gold fur. What a pretty color. It must be from some kind of animal. Wonder what's it doing here? Did Alderman QB has a fat fox? No, it's from the beach. You know who? Fulbright. Fulbright. It's from Fulbright. It's from Fulbright Beach. Oh, I'm done. I guess we're done. Guess that's about wraps it up. Now if we could get the detective to tell us what he knows. Hey Apollo, do you hear something? I don't hear anything. Alright, your hearing must not be as sensitive as mine. What are you talking about? A whooshing sound like winding rushing through a narrow strait. And that echoes someone's voice in Justice with us. Haha. You know, he has fucking gold hair, bitch. What was the sound of my righteous voice reverberating through the air duct? I heard it through the air ducts. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, check it out. But why would you hear you through here? Why don't we go through the diagram? As you can see, that vent is connected to an air duct that leads out into the hallway. That wind must rush through here and carried my monologue with it straight to your ear. And what a unique monologue it was. I was just thinking, maybe the killer made their escape through the air duct or something. Hehehe, a cute theory, but I don't think so. Air duct is the hallway is low enough to climb into. That much is true. But as you can see, the ceiling is very high. 9 feet high, in fact. Do you doubt that there's any way to get up there without a ladder or something? I don't see anything of the sort in this room, do you? I guess you're right. Speaking of things in this room, yeah, can you tell us what you guys turned up? Detective Fulbright, you're the killer because look at your hair, it's fucking gold. Not on my watch, buddy. In the name of justice, I cannot reveal facts pertaining to the prosecution's case. Oh, come on, throw us a bone here. Excuse me, Detective Fulbright, but I recall you saying earlier that you would come running whenever we were in need. I suppose I did say that. Helping those in need is what justice is all about, but keeping information out of enemy's hand is also a form of justice. Arg. Justice is the most just. Why is this always so hard? Well, how about this? Let's do a little give and take. I mean, serving the public is part of justice too, right? You know, like the police motto, to serve and protect. I doubt leaking information to the defense team falls under the motto. Yes, of course. I must serve as well. Something something, wait lang. Yes, of course, I must serve as well as protect. Pwede nga. Okay, I will share some information in the name of justice. We did it, Apollo. Yeah, we did it alright, but I'm not sure that was entirely ethical. Examine. Look, a cat with two tails. No such thing. And this lady has a real long neck. Ha ha, how fun is that? There's no creature like that could ever feel like come true or something. Apollo, I bet you were one of those kids who didn't believe in Santa Claus. What's that got to do with anything? What the fuck is that? Oh, that was like something sassy. No, it was just 9 bells. I mean, boom! From the air duct. Huh, that looks like an air vent. It's pretty high up there. That's it. What if you got a running start and jump? I doubt even a high jumper could make it. Or don't rule it out before you try. So I'm an excellent jumper, even so that must be about 9 feet high. Like I said, you don't know until you try once. Your justice. She doesn't know when to give up and when to stop using foreign words. So yeah. What's this? Salmon. Nothing much to see on the side. Maybe I should go check out the other side. Uh-oh, here it goes. Let's not bite up like right. Ayun. Salmon, Kung Fu Panda. Doesn't this Tanuki statue remind you of those of the manor caretaker Phineas Filch? This raccoon looking thing? Yeah, it does look like him. Oh, I just got the best idea. We should knock it over. Might transform back into Mr. Filch. Mr. Filch is mischievous, but he's not magical, you know. Way to waste a brilliant idea, Polo. So I think that's it. Yeah, we're done. Present. I'm gonna present you what's the flux this. Just his name is okay, so we still can't present things. Suspects. So Mayten was your only suspect? That's right, even his name Damian Tenma makes him sound like a villain. And he's really scary looking too. Wait, are you telling me that's why he was arrested? Ha ha ha, don't be ridiculous. He's the only one without an alibi. Oh, is that so? Yep, other than the victim, the suspect and Mr. Tenma, the only others around here. Mr. Filch and Mayor Tenma something Filch, the guy who tried to steal my birthday just living up into his name, I guess. Should go talk to what about Jinxie? She's not being suspected at all. She may not have no alibi whatsoever, but she also has no motive. It's unfathomable. It's unfathomable that she would murder the elder man and pin the crime on her father. So, do you really think a little girl could lift up this huge spear? True enough, the spear looked even bigger than her. Details of the case. Was it Mrs. Jinxie Tenma who first discovered the crime scene? That's right. And this photo shows that she saw them and when she opened the door. So yeah. Okay. Mrs. Tenma had a key allowing her immediate access. Okay, so then the fox chamber was locked. Yes, and Mrs. Tenma had the only key to its door. Really? So the alderman Kibi didn't have key to the fox chamber? Actually, he had a master key for most of the doors in the manor, but it's disappeared after his murder. Disappeared? You think the killer took it? It could very well be connected to the murder. We're looking into the possibility now. But it's the timing of Mrs. Tenma's discovery that I think is most important. Of course, I'm not going to share that information with you. Ha 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 ha. You think you're some kind of champion of justice? You're just plain old mean. I won't fall for that. You shameless rascal. I only help good little boys and girls. Shameless rascal? Who even says that? Well, I wouldn't exactly call you a good little girl either. Feathers and tracks. Those feathers and tracks look like something a yokai might leave behind. You don't actually think the murder was some kind of sort of monster, do you? What's the name of that creature in the forbidden chamber? Tenma something? Because from the black feathers and big tracks, it looked like the creatures do it. Our prime suspect would no doubt love to pin the blame on some imaginary creature. Can Tenma, call it, even be a victim of slander? I doubt the mayor would do something as tragic as blaming a boogeyman. So the most likely scenario so far is that Tenma guy left the feathers and tracks behind to make it look like a yokai Tenma was the killer. Wait, what? Now I'm as confused as you. Am I right that Mayor Tenma would plant evidence like that? That's about all I can reveal at this time. Well, you must admit that me and Tenma appears to be the most likely suspect. And I admit it looks bad, but I'm still not buying it. Oh, and one more thing. I must warn you about the prosecutor. Prosecutor assigned to Mayor Tenma's trial? That's the one. He's, how shall I put it, not what you expect. That is unless you face a convicted killer serving hard time as a prosecutor before. What the? Is this some kind of joke? Prosecution. Kanaya's why a man imprisoned for murder is serving as something? Because he mastered the use of psychology in the courtroom battles. Everyone's talking about how this murder was the work of some strange creature, but yokais are nothing more than a figment of an imagination. They're baloney. Who better to prove this than a master of psychology? He's the best something, but he's a convicted murderer. No matter how you look at it, that's just insane. Well, the chief prosecutor personally assigned him, so none of us are in a position to question the matter. Ha ha ha. This really is the dark age of the law. This prosecutor, he wouldn't happen to go by the name Blackwell, would he? Bingo, Simon Blackwell. So you have heard of him? You could say that. What that's supposed to mean? Well, I bet you don't know his unofficial title. Ever heard of the Twisted Samurai, the prosecutor of Blackwell? That's Prosecutor Blackwell. Twisted Samurai, is that because he's a criminal? Well, yes and no. You could say it also has to do with the effect his crime had on things. How so? His conviction is what twisted and warped and the legal world into this dark age of the law. What? And he of all people is going to stand in court tomorrow? Ha 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 ha. Never fear, I myself will be there to protect you. That's reassuring, I guess. Ta 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 ta. Well, you kids knock yourself out. Something. Wait, Detective Fulbright, I've been meaning to ask you something. Why are you barefoot? This doesn't look like the sort of place where you need to take your shoes off. Hmm? I hadn't even noticed. Why am I barefoot? Honestly, hadn't noticed until just now. Wait a second. Those shoes we found earlier. You mean Detective Fulbright? This wouldn't happen to be your shoes, wouldn't they? Yes, they are. My favorite pair, in fact. Thank you for bringing them to me. You must truly be on the side of justice. Don't tell me Mr. Fields actually stole from a detective. Stealing shoes right off someone's feet. That's pretty amazing. I find it more amazing that Detective Fulbright didn't notice. Well, it looks like we gotten all we can out of Detective, so let's see. Maybe we should go have a word with Mr. Finch. I want to hear about what his alibi is. April 17, QB Manor. Foyer. It's just awful, terrible, I say. So somebody help. Oh, look, it's Mr. What was it again? Finch? No, no, the name's Filch. Phineas Filch. Keep on pilfering and you may wind up a jailbird instead. So what seemed to be the problem, Mr. Filch? Oh, it's just terrible, terrible. I tell you, come quick. Oh, okay. To deal with him all of a sudden. Looks like some kind of mask. It's the Amazing Ninetales mask. Amazing Ninetales the Amazing Ninetales. Alright, the wrestler who appeared during the special event. What's his mask doing here? He'd never take off his mask like this. Someone must have killed him. What? Who would you? Who would do? Would? Who would do such a thing? Let's go talk over there in private. Let's go talk over there in private. Look. There's some white hair caught up inside this mask. Not just white hair. It's definitely Fulbright. So what make you believe that the Amazing Nicholas has been murdered? You really wanna know, You're still just one, ain't ya? Yes, I mean no. Just tell me please. What's like this? I dream of becoming a wrestler myself. Hey, how about join me in the quest for champion's belt? What the team, me in my bandit mask and you in the demon mask of yours. Demon mask, hehe. Wonder if I could make it big. Apollo, let's save your pro wrestling debut until after the trial. Ha, oh no, I wasn't actually. Ugh. Why did I let him pull me off topic like that? Apollo, ask him about that. The Missing Ninetales. The Missing Ninetales is our village savior, and don't you forget. Boom, boom. His trade mask, a gold cape, made to look like nine foxtails. He whirls through the ring, smacking down 10 Matan wrestlers left and right. He sparked the monster cries, revitalizing Nitro's Valley in the blink of an eye. Yep, saved our village from becoming a ghost town, now it's a yokai town. Ehehe. Ha, the Amazing Nitros really does sound, well, amazing. Yeah, pretty amazing, huh? That's why he's worshipped like a hero around here. I'm proud to be from the same village as him. Ula, boom! Kung makita tong animation forever, Pew! Oh my god, I'm falling. Boom. Come to think of it, you look kind of monster like yourself, Mr. Filch. Does it make sense you're from the same village as the Amazing Idols? I know, a lot of people have told me I look like a yokai. Since when was that a compliment? Oh my god. Ouch, what's the big deal? Check your pocket. Hey, how'd you do that? Keep it. I got lots more. Missing Ninetales glossy. A photo of the hero sparked the massacre. So you keep saying that the Amazing Ninetales was killed. What's the story behind that? The Amazing Ninetales dead. Dead. Are you saying he was murdered because his mask washed up along the river outside? That's only a part of it. The main reason is no one seems I am since the special event. The word round Ninetales Valley is he was killed by Ten Mataro. You believe that we love conspiracy theories too, like the mayor's diabolic something. The mayor of Tenmatown, what is he plotting? Rumor has it is planning on releasing Tenmataro. That's why he was the man murderer. He'll open the forbidden chamber once he's in control. It's quite a tale. Ain't finished yet. There was only one person who could stop the mayor. Our hero, the amazing Ninetales. He vowed to battle the town and then the maniacal murder. I couldn't make this stuff up if I tried. Apollo! We still had to ask him about the alderman's murder, remember? Ugh, Athena, you're just making everything complicated. Mr. Filch, would you mind telling us what you were doing at the time of the murder? I was in the caretaker's office guarding the entrance like Mr. Cubey said I should. And I made double sure no one came in. I have a clear view of the foyer from where I work. You must be talking about the small room in the upper right. Yup, yes, TV. It definitely looks like you can keep track of something. The coming and going from there. And you have an alibi to back your statement up, Mr. Filch? I do indeed. I was with Mayor Denman as a Florent L. Belle, his name. So the two of you were together. That's a pretty sound alibi, alright. And nobody came in or out the manor around the time of the murder. Kept watch here the whole time. Didn't see a soul pass by. And if anyone did, that their security camera would spot them. So no one came in or out around the time of the murder. It means we're dealing with someone who was already inside when it happened. So do you think this mask is the real deal? Without a doubt, this here's the mask worn by the amazing Nightales. What about the white hair I found inside the mask? Ay, wala pala. What about the white hair under the mask? Wait, I just thought of something. Remember the golden animal before we found out the crime scene? Yeah, Fulbright, 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 Fulbright. The spot where some fur is missing. Fulbright, Fulbright, Fulbright. Place this mask at the crime scene at the point something. Which means it's Fulbright, it's Fulbright, it's Fulbright, Fulbright. Someone with white hair who is linked with the murder and is against the murder? No way. Could the amazing idols the ultimate could actually be something wrong? Apollo should see the look on your face. Oh no, it's nothing. Maybe Jesse could tell us something since she works here. Calling for a reattach. Nothing here. Yup. Let's move to the where is it? The garden. Any ideas? Come up with anything yet? Oh, of course I have. But if not quite ready for prime time. Huh? The truth will only be revealed once we've started all our is something eyes and cross all our T's. In other words, it's just a theory, so it's game theory. So I don't think I should say anything yet. The dilemma, any great detective must face. Whatever. Whatever. Widget. So basically, you have no ideas. Thanks for nothing. What are your thoughts on the case so far? Well, I think our killer is most likely highly intelligent and stone cold cool. I mean, just look how they killed the alderman when decisive does no hesitation. And you know this house psychology? That's right. I profiled the killers based on the evidence we found at the scene. I can almost picture the killer in my mind. A terrifying face twisted from hatred toward the victim, big bulging eyes full of murderous intent, a horrible gash-like mouth from ear to ear, and wings black and sinister. Unlike the matter. On second thought, scratch psychology. That last part was just my imagination. You think? Let's move. We need to find where is it? Could be in like Yoka Lane. Where are you? Yes, this over here. There's Jinxie. Milk, cheese, yogurt, ice cream, and sounds like she's out grocery shopping. She must really like dairy products. A charm to make a better milkshake and another cure my lactose intolerance. I should take out the soy milk. Jinxie, hey, it's me. Eek! It's the demon lawyer. Not another warning term. Apollo, who is she? Alright, this is your first time meeting each other. This Jinxie, Mayor Tenma's daughter, she was the first to discover the crime scene. Oh, so she's the one who... hello, my name's Athena Psyches. I'll be helping Apollo defend your father as his trial. Pleased to meet you. But pleased to meet you too. Where's Trucy? She went back to the office ahead of us. But don't worry, Athena and I are on this case. Are on the case. Wait, how do I know you didn't didn't gobble her up alive? Relax, I didn't eat her up, and I wouldn't do such a thing in the first place. Oh, poor little Susie. I'm about to ready for some tears of frustration myself. It's quite an interesting character, huh, Apollo? The incident. Yingxi, do you remember any more of what happened? Not much. At least not yet. But you do think Ten Mataro was the killer, right? That yokai we saw at the festival? I don't know anything about that. Huh, but you said Ten Mataro murdered the elder man. Okay, Jinxie. You can tell me. Yikes. What was that for? People see things when they don't get enough sleep. There's no such thing as monster. Oh, what's got into her? So if there are no monster, admit I'm human? No, you're still a demon. Oh, I gave up. Seems like Jinxie doesn't want to talk about them for some reason. But that's precisely what we need to know more about. Besides, she's definitely thought there was a yokai there in the fox chamber. Jinxie, about this charm. That's... You gave me this when I was heading off the scene of the crime. You thought Ten Mataro was the murderer. That's why you gave this to me, right? Ah, that's true, but is there anything else you could tell us? It would really help, and it will help your father there. Alright, then Ten Mataro did it. Nagbago. Why do you think Ten Mataro's the killer? I saw him with my own eyes. Ten Mataro was right there in the manor. He escaped his prison and ran right by me. What? Yancy, tell us everything you saw. I called the police after I stumbled on the scene. I was just about to head back to the festival grounds when I saw Ten Mataro. It was right around me here. He was running right at me. I was paralyzed with fear, but there was no one around to help me. Shivers like brrr, grrr, ganito. Yung nanginginig. The fall beast raced right by me toward the foyer. Mr. Filch and Mr. LaBelle were supposedly for at the time. It means they would see Temataro. Sounds like we'd better get their statements. Again? Considering Jinxie's mental states, her eyes could be playing tricks on her. Apollo? Remember the picture in this photo? Someone caught Temataro flying through the air? I wonder if it's the same Temataro Jinxie saw. Don't be ridiculous. Temataro is the killer, and he could fly too? Duh! It's a bird. Temataro you saw. Go. About the yokai you saw at the scene of the crime, anything else on that? Actually, I heard this strange jangly sound A jangly sound? Can you be a little more specific? My memory is kind of fuzzy. I vaguely recall seeing Mataro holding a stuff or something like that. Maybe that's what the make was making the strange sound. Does Mataro usually carry a staff? Good question. I've never heard anything like that, and it's not shown on the scroll. Yep, no staff at all. How about in other documents? Any of them shows Mataro with a staff? It's the only known document depicting Mataro. After all, those who needlessly depict the demons are forever cursed. Then, what's the deal with the Mataro you saw, Jinxie? Okay, thank you for the clues. The Amazing Nine Tails. Jinxie works at the Alderman's Manor, so maybe she can shed some light on this. So no one knows the Amazing Nine Tails' true identity. They said no one's ever seen him without the mask. So that make you want to know even more. That's why matches where wrestlers studied exposed opponents are so popular. Wait, you mean exposed? As in strip them naked? You even think like a demon. The only thing the winners removes is the loser's mask. To have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why their masks are more important to them than life itself. So you see, there's unmasking matches are life and death battle for the wrestlers. It means the mask didn't just happen to wash up along the riverbank. There's gotta be a story of it. No one can stop the Amazing Nine Tails. Bet she'd be shocked to find out he really is the Elder Man. Why didn't you tell me you saw Mataro earlier? Actually, Mr. LeBel told me not to tell. Mr. LeBel? Papa's aide. Alright. The other guy who was supposed to plead in the foyer at the time of crime. It's Mr. LeBel, by the way. Mr. LeBel is the killer, also known as the Mr. Fulbright. I hate you so much. And what exactly did I tell you? Keep the village superstition in mind before you go talking about seeing Mataro at the time of the crime. Village superstitions. They saw you must not gaze upon Mataro, but in the event that you do. And then tell anyone what you saw, Mataro will claim your soul. And that amazes something everyone here knows. Not like a bunch of baloney to me. Everyone from babies to the village elders know about it. But I didn't because I'm not from around here. I come to think of it, why everyone's hiding their faces? Are you there? You mustn't stare at the matter like that. Lower your eyes. See your soul if you're not careful. Steal my soul? Seriously? The guy at the special event thing said almost the exact same thing. Apollo, do you think this Lubal guy actually believes in Mataro? I seriously doubt it. He's not even from Naito's Bali. Then why would he try to keep Jinxie from talking? Good question. I think we'd better go have a word with him. Time to unmask this monster of a mystery. The last time I saw Mr. LeBel, he was relaxing in the foyer. Bueno, next stop the manor foyer. Then Elax will be there waiting for us. Okay, April 17, QB Manor foyer. There's no one here. Guess our luck isn't so good when it comes to Mr. LeBel. Maybe he's out for a walk or something. How many are standing on the sill of the caretaker's office window? Oh, it's a TV program drive. What are the by vampire? Blow by blow. Commentary by Timothy Twilight. Hey, what do you think you're doing? It's Oh, Mr. Filch. Well, what can we do for you? I bet she was going to scream monster, which really isn't much of a stretch. Ain't nothing I need you to do for me, but what you got you got with my TV listings? Oh no, it just caught my eye. What is wrong today? Yep. Well, I guess that's gonna be it, guys. I guess it's time to say the BABAYU, which means says Baba you. Just kidding. It's actually to this. It's time to say Baba you.